Mr. Darboe, welcome back to the show.
When that new constitution came, the draft came, which provided for diaspora voting, we all voted for it. Every member of the United Democratic Party in that house voted for it. It is the others who voted against it. If we had voted against it, then you could have held us responsible.
Has there been any consultations? Do you know what is being gazetted? Is this the original draft, or has there been any changes to it?
Well, there has been no consultations with us, which I think is unfortunate. I think there should not be consultation with UDP, but consultations with all other political parties and even the CSOs. There should be consultations with them because this is the national document.
Yeah.
You know, it should not be kept to their chest. But one thing that I know is our position. The entire country knows what our position is. That if any provision is omitted from that draft,
the original draft.
From the original draft, we will vote against it.
And the president's people believe this is his first term. The other one was a transitional government. So if this is his first term, then we can count at least he runs for 2026. That's the second term. At least there's some limit there. Will the UDP be open to that? And at least let's have a constitution. Let's have term limit. Let's have something. Is there things that UDP will be?
Let the constitution, as drafted by CRC, come to the National Assembly and commit it to the committee.
Okay.
And then
then
we will decide what to do with that particular provision.
Do you feel forced to be pushed out? Do you feel that way?
Nobody. I don't feel it because it's not happening.
Okay.
I don't feel that I'm being pushed out because it is not happening. It is not happening. But then, as I say, everyone has a right.
And that's where I'm coming to. Is it wrong for any member of the United Democratic Party to believe that there is a better candidate than OUSAINOU Darboe and voice it out? Is it wrong? Now, when people say OUSAINOU Darboe, it's okay for your people. But when they raise any other name, it's a problem. Is it, how democratic is the United Democratic Party if you don't want people to mention any other candidate? OUSAINOU Darboe cannot be candidate for the rest of his life.
Absolutely.
There should be other people that we can talk about.
Absolutely.
Why is it wrong that people cannot say, oh, I think Talib is a better candidate, I think Yankuba is a better candidate, I think Rohi will bring the women power into the thing? Why is it wrong for people to say that? Why is that a taboo?
No. At least if you see things differently, you are right to express them. But what I'm saying that it does not affect the root of our commitment to the party. That's what I'm saying.
Now, it boils down to one question. The reason why people are fighting. Darboe be ron la, Amanta ron la, nin Darboe ma ron. All of them have said this, right? Talib said, if Darboe is running, I'm not even going close to this.
So then,
Rohi Malik said that. Let me come. Yeah. Rohi said that. Yeah. And I guess Yankuba 2026, Nimbaroya arrest. 2026, I'm a president. See, I love my chairman. He is that, you know what I'm saying? I love his zeal. Right. And he's the kind of, I know, that's my chairman. But Talib said that, and Rohi, basically, I think I didn't hear her say that, but I guess that is her stance, because yesterday I heard her say, "Manmala on a candidate la," so meaning she's not, but people are saying they want her there, and obviously Yankuba, Lamin Sane, people are also saying, Now, all of these people are saying, if you are not running, and until you address this conversation, there are going to be back and forth in your party. And that is not going to be good for your party. Now, you think it's time to address this? Are you running in 2026?
You tend to forget.
Yeah.
You tend to forget the transient nature of man.
The ministry is saying these lands were applied when you were in the office as vice president. I believe if it was applied during that time, it's abuse of office. Because I think one of the issues we discussed, and somebody also said, if you are in office and use your influence to benefit yourself and a family member or something, that is abuse of office. Why do you throw stones when you live in a glass house?
Fatou, my wife and my daughter never applied for land when I was a minister or when I was vice president. He must be equally misleading people when he said, I sent somebody to him. I have a lot of pride. And Fatou, you know, the acrimony, the hostility that was pervading between me and Barrow, I will not stoop that low and beg any favors from him. I will not do that. And he knows that that statement is misleading. I mean, just wants to justify the unjustifiable. So I asked the insider in the ministry to produce the applications, because they said, I applied for those people. Let them produce those applications. And let them produce the applications that were made whilst I was vice president. That is why in Spain, I said, look, I'm prepared. Let this matter be investigated. And if my wife or my daughter is found to have acquired this land improperly, I will prevail on them to surrender it. I said that in Spain. Because I know my stand on corruption. I know my stand on misuse and abuse of office. Throughout my life, since I returned from studies, I have tried to lead a life of rectitude. I have tried to lead a life that my children and grandchildren can be proud of.